What is a preliminary building agreement? Hi, I'm Zach Johnson and I'm the Director and Master Builder at ZJ Building. Are you planning on renovating or extending your home? Then it goes without saying, you obviously want a design you love for a price you can afford. Sounds simple enough, right? But how exactly do you get that without a nightmare building experience? This is a question that stumps many homeowners, and for one reason. They don't know what a preliminary building agreement is and why it's so important to have one. People often overlook this part of the building process, but by cutting corners and not doing their due diligence to understand the importance of these agreements, they end up paying more for their project in the long run. Without a preliminary building agreement, you could end up with a project that isn't designed correctly, a builder who doesn't understand your needs to quote it properly, and inclusions and specifications that are not clearly outlined, resulting in the wrong things being installed. So what is a PBA? A preliminary building agreement is an agreement between the homeowner and the builder before construction begins. It allows the builder to collect all of the information needed, such as building plans, engineering, specification and selections, and gain a deep understanding of the project to provide a fixed price guaranteed quote. This is especially important for renovations and extensions, as extensive scoping needs to be done on the existing house to ensure that the building work can be seamlessly incorporated into the home. A lot of this work is carried out on site. It's also your insurance policy. With a preliminary building agreement, you get to build a relationship pre-construction with your builder and gain trust, an essential part of any successful building project. With all of the specifications of your project included pre-construction, there'll be no provisional sums, cost items, or builder's variations for unknown scope of work in your contract. Because if you build with a builder who doesn't use a PBA and goes straight to offering a building contract, then who knows what kind of costs they've incorporated. Working with a professional builder ensures that there will be no nasty surprises. So collaboration is the key. According to the Association of Professional Builders, 80% of home designs don't get built. Why is this? It's because an architect's job is to give you a great design and not always one that you can afford. People think that they'll save money by managing the design process themselves and then farming their plans out for tender. But this simply isn't true, because a professional wasn't there to ensure the design is best suited to your project and your budget. Working with a professional builder during the design process means that there is someone helping you manage the design and the cost so that you can actually afford to build it. And factoring in a preliminary building agreement ensures that no time or money is wasted. Because unlike the architect's goal, the builder's goal is to actually build your project. So they need to make sure the design you end up with is one that you can afford. So what can you expect from a preliminary building agreement? These are some of the mandatory things that you can expect as part of a preliminary building agreement with a professional builder. Concept designs, a basic floor plan and layout of the proposed building work. Construction documents, full building plans with all the details and dimensions ready for construction. Engineering, your slab design, structural steel design, and your timber frame design. Soil tests, a test of your soil to determine the type so that your slab is designed to suit it. 3D images and renders. These are realistic images of how your finished space is actually going to look with colour and depth. Council approval. Submission of all the documents so that council can provide you with approval. Certification. A private certifier who overlooks all of the documentation to ensure that it complies with Australian standards. Energy efficiency reports. A consultant who looks at your roof colour, orientation, insulation properties and glazing to make sure it complies with current energy standards. It doesn't matter if you are building your first home or renovating for the 7th time. Designing your dream home can be very overwhelming, and not all the information out there is clear. That's why we've put together a free and simple guide, the 6 essential things you must do for a successful home renovation. You can download our free guide below to discover more.